There we go. So it sounds like they're all done here, so we can finally get to our first match.
All right.
The question is, like I said, I really have no idea who any of these players are going to play, right?
Yeah.
Alyssa? I don't know. Al just got 5th place in the Chicken Cup, which was last weekend. It was like a 130-person, very, very, very high-level Japanese event, and he ran with Kunimitsu the whole time.
Wow. So we can pretty much see anything at this point. It's season 4, right? We got a potential new character, DLC character pick. But we don't know. I mean, we've seen Ao play Fakum Ram and do crazy damage with that character. Is it over for Fakum Ram for these top players?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. You know, people always overreact whenever there's an update. People love to overreact. My character's dead. My character's dead. Or like, oh, this character's broken now. This character's broken now. It always takes a little bit of time and a couple events and tournaments to really see what's up. But
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's been countless times where people are like, oh, this character's dead, but it's like that character's still very much alive and
yeah,
winning stuff.
He's died like 20 times. Kazumi died like 20 times. Kept going.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The early discussion I've seen of Fox is still pretty good. He's still ranked pretty high on all the lists, so I don't know if Al gave up on him or not.
Yeah.
I wonder what the stage rules are, by the way. Is it going to be Tekken World Tour rules where Luz can switch every time?
That will be a big factor in this because, as I mentioned before with Chanel, like Chanel's one of the best, by the Koreans considered the best infinite stage player, right? And that's why he always chooses an infinite stage. And he always chooses Infinite Azure 2, actually, so we'll have to see.
He might be using a camouflage tech, I don't know. I gotta look at his costume.
You know what's weird? You can see the win rate in Tekken on stages, right? See what your percentage is on each stage. And I have like 45%-ish on all the infinite stages, but on Infinite Azure 2, it's like way lower. It's like 10% lower. And it's the same infinite stage, right? So maybe there's something with how it's nighttime and it's like camouflage easier. I don't know.
That's scummy. You have to, if you're a serious fighting game player, you have to have the scummiest color you can pick that's going to blend in. There's some games where it should be illegal.
Oh man, those custom costumes on ranked, some of those are insane.
I got banned from a tournament for playing my custom costume last week. I'm so sad. Oh, what's he gonna say?
The game 부순다 is gonna break the game? What?
Oh no, Chanel, no! He's furious.
Wow, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. This is hype.
Yeah, again, you heard
I don't think I've ever been this hyped in my room like this.
He's gonna break his mental. I don't know what that means. Is he gonna play super lame? Is this what his plan is?
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. I like how they didn't give Al a mic at all to say anything. They just it's like, alright, Chanel, talk some smack, and then we're just gonna start. Al's gotta hold that. Just hold it.
Maybe he has something he found out about season 4 that no one knows. This is another thing about a new patch and a new season is, you know, people are gonna find stuff that's like, they might find something busted and bring it out in tournament, right? There's nothing, you know, this is fighting games. You know, you find something busted, you use it. And if they patch it out, they patch it out. But if it's in the game now, you use it. And maybe we'll see something. Maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah, I've been watching his stream recently. I've only actually, is he? Oh no, they got it swapped there. I was like, oh man, is Chanel using Kuni? But no, it's Al running Kuni. All right.
You got
he's sticking with his character, huh? He believes in the waifu right now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we got a little update right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, so unfortunately for Chanel, random stage, we're playing Last Day on Earth right now. It's kind of like long and narrow, got some room to work with. Also going with Eliza, not Alyssa. Yeah. 2D character. Does Nee like this 2D character, or is she banned too? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
her in Tekken 8 or what?
Yeah, it seems like Eliza's a little more accepted, right? She's a little bit more old school for a 2D character, but of course she does have the invincible DP, which is rule breaking in Tekken, and we've seen some of those clips on Twitter, right, where Yeah, where Chanel's done that.
Another mid right there. But you saw early on Chanel took the life lead and just started backing away, right? That's that kind of defensive playstyle we mentioned earlier. Nice block and punish for the first round.
Yeah, first round.
Yeah, so first to 7, you know, we always talk about it. All sets are very, very different. So first to 7 is quite long. It's a quite long set. So the first game, the first couple games, you're going to see a lot of just kind of testing, a lot of data gathering.
Oh, see that dive kick over the low?
Yeah, right over the low, right? Right, Kunimitsu in the back turn, that's one of her scariest times right there. The full crouch at back turn where she got her best mix-ups, but Chanel's ready. Back turn, I'm not going to block, I'm just going to crush that low.
Yeah. Catches her jumping. You know, this is one of the things about 2D characters. You can anti-air in this game. It's weird, it's Tekken, but there is anti-airing. You can get float combos. Heavily scaled, but you can still do good damage. Oh, this is going
A
crazy.
little weird in action right there.
Yeah, we're getting some ninja stuff going on right now. Ooh.
7 seconds left. Likely here for Al. Trying to avoid it. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, 3 seconds. All right. And this is going to go to Chanel.
Yeah, I didn't even see. So Al tried doing the sword toss right there, and Chanel low profiled it. I didn't even see how he got past it, but
Yeah, that was crazy.
able to get under there, get the punish, and take round 2. Little hiccup right now. I hear game sound going.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Al's got a life lead here.
Translate the Japanese players. For
Al working on first round here in this first to 7 set. And yeah, very close right now. I think I heard, yeah, a downed Eliza.
All right, I hear you got a round. The game feed is frozen on our end, so unfortunately we cannot see what's happening.
Trying to make out the life bars and
You can see the life bars.
kind of.
I am completely. I got no feed right now. I can hear the Japanese commentators though.
Yeah, it's been kind of freezing up a little bit. Oh, it's like I heard a rage art.
Yeah. Sounds like
And
Rage
looks like-
are connected.
Yeah, looks like I was working on a comeback here. All right, what's the mix up?
Yeah, I heard
no
the
kunai.
kunai come out,
Yeah.
not landing.
Oh, DP right there, and that's gonna get punished. And I was gonna tie it up in rounds. We're gonna go to the final round. I think there was a DP there.
Yeah, I'm about to put on.
That connected?
It's the Japanese channel. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. Tekken Japan Twitch. Sorry, chat. I still got nothing. I can't see any. You can see something, Joe?
Yeah, I'm seeing bits of the. It's going in and out. It's freezing in and out. It looks like. Yeah, that was frozen. It looks like Ao gets the first game in the first 7 set.
Al came back and took the first game. Damn, Chanel was up 2 rounds.
Yeah, he did.
Before I
He was up
lost
2
the
rounds
feed.
and then came back. Yeah.
Well,
But
it's a
Al
beautiful
made some
seven, of course. Right, first to 7. So we're already seeing adaptation coming out.
Yeah. And of course, these first games are they're really feeler games. You start really getting into it after a few games, and after that, the stakes get higher and higher.
Yeah, a common mistake too in a long set is also kind of not taking the first games too seriously. I'm definitely guilty of that.
Oh
Where,
yeah.
You know, you drop a couple and you're like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then before you know it, suddenly it's game 5, game 6. You're like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, hold on. I lost too many.
Yeah, that's like one of those things where you don't want to get complacent either. Yeah, for sure. There's because every game counts, right? And also, if you win a game, you get a confidence boost, and there's if you're not on the board yet, you still have the pressure to, there's always that threat of being 7-0'd in a long set or something, right? And to get that first victory, that first game is kind of like a mental victory, right?
Mhm.
相手が動いてくると決めていたら、いわゆる昇竜的な技はかなり有効に機能する。
そうですね。ゲージがあれば
かなり
ダークブレードで
割り込めるので、
割り込めますね。
そういう思惑はおそらくあった上でのエリザ起用な気もするんですが、その状況には至らなかったというのが1試合目でしたね。とにもかくにも、このオンライン日韓戦1試合目は、日本魚軍青選手が
Right, so second game right now, it looks like as predicted, Chanel losing the first round, so going to going to the endless stage. But it looks like there's a little error. It looks like there's a little problem here. So are they forced to do random? Is that the rule?
Is random the rule?
Hold on. Let me. Yeah, it's random. They are not allowed to. They are not allowed to pick the stage, even on loss. It looks like so.
ステージ選択もしくはキャラクター変更どちらかを行うことができます。
ステージをかぶせられるというルールになってます。
このエリザ対国光っていう組み合わせで壁の有無ハメコさんはどう見ますか？
いや壁エリザ欲しいですよね。
欲しいですよね。
っていうのも最初にも説明した通り、その国光はバックダッシュというのが非常に高いので、この守ると決めた時にかなり守れる。
Yeah, there was an issue right there, so he went back. He picked the Arctic Snowfall, but it looks like there's an issue, right?
Yeah, I mean, he would be the one to pick an infinite stage, but yeah, it looks like something's up.
Explaining too about how this is actually bad for Kunimitsu. So Kunimitsu is the kind of character who wants a wall, right? So we might be seeing a back and forth of constantly stage, like wall, no wall, wall, no wall.
Yeah.
So let us download this.
もしかしてキャラクター変更するとしたら、アリサか、アンナか、ザフィーナか。
そうですね。
So let's talking about all the different characters, all the different characters that can be played by Chanel. Pretty much every female in the cast. Yeah, that's his title, right? That is his title. The strongest female character
you should have seen how happy. Should have seen how happy he was when Julia was announced. Isn't that when he hugged Harada in joy?
Running up there.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was still happy after after she was out for a while. It's kind of like a terror there on the tour for a bit.
Yeah.
So here we go. Hamiko also explaining, now they're talking, kind of the same thing that we talked about, is how he feels like they didn't know who to expect from Al. They thought maybe he's going to start with Fakaram, or maybe he's going to go with Alyssa, but instead he just went right away with Kunimitsu. So we're going to see a lot of counter picking on both stage and characters probably throughout the long set.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if at one point they end up on an Alyssa mirror, right? These are kind of the characters that they've been known for, at least in the past.
Yeah, I believe what happened, let me check that archive right there, because I think he went to... Alright, they're gonna go back. But the rule looks like you can change your character, or you can change the stage. You can pick which one you want. So he might have done both, and they said it does not count. Here we are, going to Soak again, no character change at all. But it looks like there's another error. What's going on? Even Hamiko's turning around right now. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get the rules going. Sorry, chat. Looks like the rules are not clearly explained out there.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where I wished I would have kept on studying Japanese last year.
They are buying time right now, right here, just kind of giving some ideas. They're talking about how it's a little bit hard for Kunimitsu to punish some of Eliza's moves. I thought Eliza, I thought Kunimitsu had very good punishes though. That was one of, you know, her strengths. People are telling me.
Yeah, she has some tools. She has a big mix-up game, of course. With especially with her like you know, jab into teleport mix-ups. But yeah,
The chat is
it's
saying
not.
it.
Yeah.
Chat's saying it's Chanel. Chanel's purposely trying to ice down Al after one game.
Whoa, this is a meta strategy.
The old Sonic
Yeah.
Fox. Evo strats. The 35-minute chair switch.
Dude,
Yeah,
Al has
still
his
waiting.
had his hands on his chin.
Yeah, it's kind of hard too because it's an online event, right? So Al, you know, Al can't talk to Chanel. We have to go with our translator, then we have to go online, and so, you know, communication would be a little bit of an issue. But first set in a long line of exhibitions, so just bear with us as we work out some of the little issues we got. But yeah, once again, thank everybody
Yeah,
for tuning in from around the world.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where, like, you know, in an offline setting, you can kind of just go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, what's wrong?" You know, and then they can just kind of fix the problem right there on the spot. But when you're kind of coordinating offline or online, you have to kind of fix these things in a completely different way with different communication. But it looks like we're going to Mishima Dojo. Is this real this time?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's round 3. This is third time's a charm, baby. Mishima Dojo, no
Yeah.
character swap. You know, still Kunimitsu versus Eliza. A little bit of a smaller stage. That's what Eliza wants. You know, Eliza is definitely a kind of wall monster. So if he's gonna pick Eliza, he does want a smaller stage like this. And all right, we're ready to go.
Yeah. All right.
First here going to Chanel with the fireball, and immediately Kunimitsu's mask gets knocked off. I don't know how she keeps it on in the first place, dude. any hit just blows that thing right off. But... Any battle the
And of course, those down forward twos. Yeah, those down forward twos trying to clip people, clip Eliza with the launch. And she has a bunch of tools that like pretty good far away, up close, mid range. I'd say Kuni's pretty balanced in terms of her options.
Man, he swung immediately, right? He knew that teleport mix-up was coming. It was right there, now it's gotten right at the wall. This is where, you know, the Eliza dive kick pressure starts to get in.
Oh, man. What's the mix-up? Oh, gets blocked low. And punished hard for it. This will
Yeah, he's gonna lose.
go to Chanel first round.
Yeah, I mean, long set, it's good that Al is showing he's not afraid, right? He bet the round right there, right? He didn't have to go for that big sweep. He said, you know what, let me try it, see what's up, but Chanel was ready.
Yeah.
First round, though, we saw this in the last one. Moving, right?
Yeah.
Chanel keeping that range, right out of the sets in a dash. She kind of is aware, you know, that's something good Kunimitsu can do. She can approach. It's kind of suddenly surprise you from this range, but so far Chanel just ready every time.
Yeah, and you can see Ao just kind of going in and then dashing back out. Just kind of going in and out constantly. Just backing
Yeah, it's
out.
almost like his Alyssa gameplay.
Yeah.
Right? Just poke heavy, not too mix-up heavy, not too risky. That was a failed drop or dive kick right there from Chanel. I'm not gonna let that punish slide.
Yeah, now we're down to 10 seconds. Oh! Oh, okay.
It's a pick up. Yeah, the meter.
Oh! 3 seconds. Nah,
He
yeah.
got the combo. Yeah. Even if he got hit though, there was not enough time probably to finish out the round right there.
Yeah. And I'm actually really liking how Ao's taking this. He's not, you know, committing too much, feeling things out.
Nice little parry there from Chanel. Yeah, a little victory too for Al in that last round is Chanel dropping the combo, but he thought he had it, so he burned a bar. It's always good if you can win the round while your opponent burns that meter. Eliza, the original 2D character, the original monster to bring the cursed meter mechanic into Tekken.
Hey, she doesn't get as much heat as Giyu Sunakuma though.
Yeah, I mean,
She's like
it's not nearly as strong as the other two, but
Sure,
the fact
sure.
that she can carry over meter in between rounds, it kind of breaks the rules of Tekken.
Yeah, she's got jumps too. Oh man, all those kunais getting dodged. Of course, you can step those, but if you block it, it's a free punish, right? Like a
Yeah, get a little jab,
Like a
punish,
jab,
lay
jab or
a
something,
little
yeah.
punish right there. But yeah, again, you know, it's a little risk she takes, but again, finally it connects.
Yeah.
But it's about that surprise that she had, right? Throwing kunai or teleporting in, but so far
Yeah.
Chanel's just like a wall.
Oh, all right, look. So, you know, this is kind of what we expected, right? From an Ao versus Chanel match. You know, these people who have played Alyssa going down, running down the time. You know, the clock's going to go down a lot. This is going to be a very long set, not just because it's first to 7, but these guys are so respectful and careful when playing each other.
Yeah, the play style is definitely a battle of the two defensive players. And another failed dive kick here. Very rare from Chanel. Not sure if online is doing something to that, but
Yeah, now we're tied up in rounds. Is this going to be Chanel's chance to get on the board?
you have to get on
nice
the board.
block.
You can't let one opponent get too far ahead in these, because then, you know, it feels like insurmountable. If they're up 4 or 5 games and you're behind, you're like, damn, I can't come all the way back right now. But Nalkin too good. The kunai connects again. Likely here for Al. Nice sidestep wall splash.
Yep.
He's gonna get the other wall here too.
Ooh, juicy damage here.
He's got 1 bar.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
catches him.
guaranteed follow up. Let it rip.
Yep,
Nice.
that's
Yes,
safe.
yes, yes. That would have been the round. So I like how Al just backed away. He wanted to make sure that that meter was gone before he tried and close it out. Oh, again? No! What a late tech here.
Yeah.
10 seconds left though. Chanel in rage.
Once again, down to
Hey.
under 10 seconds. Yeah, these players, they're gonna take their time. They're gonna be patient, right? Two players who know how to play patient.
Popping out the gang signs in 2-0 right now for Al. Again, that back turn, right? That back turn mix-up from Kunimitsu. She doesn't have a lot of good lows, but when she gets in that stance, that low little swipe right there, we saw it connect.
Yeah, I got
Very
clipped by
strong
that.
move.
Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be one of
We
those.
all have.
This is gonna be one of those matches. You have two very defensive players, but here's the thing, right? Whenever as someone climbs up in victories, the other player, there's gonna be pressure on the other player to make something happen, right? And it's kind of the thing with time as well, not just with victories. If you are ahead and you have a life lead, you're not the one who's supposed to go in, right? You're supposed to, your opponent's supposed to come in if you have the lead on them. So, you know, having a lead in this kind of defensive play is really advantageous.
Yeah, it's, you know, you got to. Do you have that skill too, right? There's also a skill. Like some people, you always play defensive. That's what you're used to doing. You're not used to just going in and playing like a nut. You know, like I'm the opposite. All I know how to do is go in.
Well, you're Paul main, right?
All I can do is just go in, man. But let's see. So the exhibitions are not character locked. We've talked about it a bunch of times already. You know, Chanel has a whole roster of characters he can use. Are we going to see a switch? What are we going to do? The rules they said earlier is that you can pick the stage or you can switch your character, but you cannot do both.
Okay.
So that's kind of the same as the Tekken rules.
Yeah.
The TWQ rules, right?
Yeah. If you end up choosing a character, I guess do you go random select or is it?
Yeah. If you pick a character, you're forced to do random select there.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow, 2-0 here for Al.
Yeah.
You know, this is. They also said too. I'm not sure. This sounds very, very. I didn't believe it when he said it, but Al said, I haven't played Chanel in 10 years. I don't know if he meant 10 years or if he meant, like, it felt like 10 years. But these two haven't played in a long time, so I couldn't find any
literally
sort of,
or figuratively.
yeah, I couldn't find any sort of, like, history between these two guys. Right now, Al's up to an early lead. I don't know. Any Chanel fans in the chat? Anybody thinks he's going to be able to run it back?
Yeah, every single win Al gets now is just amping up his lead.
Yeah.
And at one point, Chanel's gonna have the pressure to at least be on the board. There comes a point in these long sets where it's like, okay, now I just have to get on the board. And I don't know if it's there yet, but it's 2-0 lead.
2-0 is rough.
Yeah, it's rough. It's demoralizing. And then when it gets to 3-0 and 4-0, then you start approaching the shutout. Nobody wants to go 7-0 in these long sets. It's just it's not fun.
Yeah. It's like, you know, the wider the gap gets, the stronger the person in the lead feels, right? They're more confident, they're playing more loose, and then the player from behind you, more pressure, you start playing worse and worse and worse. And Chanel, you gotta stem the bleeding right now.
Yeah.
So they're waiting, I guess, talking to... Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, but then when you get into a situation where you have a lead and then they start coming back, then the pressure goes on the other side. Like, oh, now I'm squandering this lead, right? So, hopefully we can see something like that happen as well.
I want to know, is Chanel just going to stick with it? Is it time to move on to Alyssa? I know he's familiar with Kunimitsu. He's been streaming Kunimitsu fairly often the past week or two.
Yeah, I feel like Kunimitsu is kind of a character people are still.
Oh, okay, it is.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
here
this?
we go.
Oh, we're in. Okay, wow.
I mentioned he's been running Kunimitsu recently.
Yeah.
They said, look, you take 2 games off me. All right, let me show you what a real Kunimitsu looks like.
Oh, nice. All right, Chanel.
Yeah,
Getting some nice wall carry there.
Get that follow up. And right back at you.
Right back at you.
Counter to get the follow up. You get the launch off this.
Yeah.
Big damage.
Oh,
Turn goes through the mid right there, but Chanel not ready with it. He guessed right, but no punish.
Yeah.
Damn, that was far.
Flips him with the kunai. Yeah, that was sick. That looks so
Kunai's
cool.
not full screen, but that was really far.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta watch out for her rage drive. Her rage drive too, lightning fast. Very linear, but super fast. So,
Oh,
see a
okay,
kunai
now
whiff,
pixel
you might be able to
left.
throw it out.
Chanel has to make something happen. 5 seconds left. What? Oh, wait, no.
No, camera.
Oh, he
camera.
missed. He missed. Yeah,
The
camera. Okay.
The camera.
Ooh.
Harada, you gotta hire a new cameraman. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell how many times my Paul rage drive just goes the complete wrong way.
Yeah, I don't know why they still give that cameraman a paycheck. It's been pretty bad. All right.
Tragic stuff though for Chanel Ray. He had the right idea. He was waiting for a flinch. He's gonna let that rage art whiff, but just unfortunate, man. The cameraman.
Yeah.
Too much Bud Light, man. He doesn't know what he's doing. But again, Al, not too surprised. Nice block.
Nice. Yep. It's gonna be a nice punish here. Good positioning. Oh, he's gonna get the wall. Yeah, he got the wall. We got wall carries.
Yeah, this is post season 3 Tekken, right? So
Yeah.
Season 4, a lot of characters got nerfed, but that wall carry is still the same.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, am I really gonna go all the way over there? Yes.
Yes,
You are.
Some characters got buffed again too. It's crazy, but game 3, 2 rounds for Al, and early launch. Chanel running right into it.
Oof.
This
Man.
surprise pick.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
no. Look at the-
yeah. And just backing
the
away,
balcony. Yeah.
Oh, the wall
Is this a
splat.
P? Is this a P?
Nope,
Oh.
no P, no peeing today. Oh, goes for the slide and gets punished.
No round brown, 3 in a row right here for Al. So Chanel, the Kunimitsu pick not paying off.
Yeah, I can't see
Oh,
Chanel
no.
thinking like he's gonna do another one of these. I
Well,
think.
you have pride as a player. You can't, if you pick a character and you get blown up like that, you gotta be like, no, hold on. I'm better than that. Let me try it again. Let me play it one more time. Let me see. But let's see. So they're going to be, they are discussing right now. So let's see this thing.
連動を上げるスピード、これはやっぱり青は目を見張るものがありますよね。
Al just waiting. Al just chilling right now. Alrighty.
そうですか。
Right.
7試合選手になるので、このまま行ってしまうと、かなりもうちょっと巻き返すのが難しくなってくるスコアになってきますね。
We are trying to just wait right now. Last time we had a surprise, right? They just suddenly it is a mirror match.
はい。そうですね。
Hold on, let me get in here 1 second.
その鉄拳の王
Right.
今度はザフィーナに変えてきました。
Athena? Oh no, this is
He's
This
going
is
through his
also-
roster characters. Yeah.
This is also something you don't like to see in the long sets. I know this happened in another game I won't mention. I feel like it's been mentioned enough about a certain different exhibition that went on 3 games longer than it should have, but the losing player just going through the cast does not help.
Yeah.
That is not a...
そうなんですよね。
Let me find this thing real quick.
やっぱりそのもうすでに青選手はそういう動きをしてるんですけれども、やっぱりそのバックダッシュ、ザフィーナのバックダッシュを警戒するために節がけを多めに使って攻めていく必要がありますよね。
Alright, so let me get back here. What are we seeing here? Yeah, we're back on this stage too. Man, I looked away for a second. I come back.
Yeah.
Al taking the first round again. These picks are not working. What's going on with Chanel right now? Power crush. Yeah, took a lot of damage, but was able to get the hit. This time he took kunai. And then he did another kunai. Okay, Ao just starting to dance now, just sliding around, feeling himself a little bit. He just stopped attacking. He knows, you know, Chanel, that kind of defensive player. Look, you're down, you gotta come to me. Alright, let me get in here. Uh-huh, 1 second here. Alrighty. Sorry, chat. I'm back at you. Yes, this is a first to 7, but, you know, we expected these matches to go on pretty long. We spent more time on the character select, because in-game, Alex is destroying. Janelle failing to punish, getting punished on his own, right? Little flash duck right there, trying to get a punish in again, just eating all these jabs from Al. A lot of times you see Chanel kind of making the right idea, but just not executing properly. Block while standing 4, that's guaranteed. And again, weird angles and goes low, and damn, another 3-0. 6 rounds in a row right now for Ao. And we have yet to see the Alyssa pick. Maybe he's afraid to pick Alyssa against Ao, who's another, you know, Alyssa god. The Japanese commentators though right now are saying like this is the power of the Topanga champion. That's the biggest win he had this year. He won something like, I don't know, like 10K. But yeah, this is not the Chanel I'm used to seeing. Chanel normally very, very strong character, you know, does very, very well at all sorts of international events on the Tekken World Tour. But he's kind of getting lit up right now. Yeah. Japanese commentators too, they're like, wait, is it 4-0 already? Did he win 4 in a row? They're like, yeah. Oh no. So the Japanese players are talking trash apparently. So Genya translating, he's like, I don't know if you heard that at home, but Double just said, hey, just grab 3 more. And then Nobi said, hey, 7-0 him, 7-0 him. The Japanese players are starting to get hype. They're trying to make it 3 exhibitions, 1 in a row. He goes back to Kunimitsu. This is not what you want to see. You don't want to see these guys just swap it back and forth. Stick to character, please, man. Stick to character, please. Yeah, don't forget, guys, this is not a single exhibition, right? There are 5 exhibitions lined up. So if Chanel's unable to, you know, make a comeback and get that return and Ao wins, that only means they win 1 exhibition. We still have 4 more lined up. You're going to have to win 3 of them to win the whole thing.
All right, sorry about that. Just had some technical issues, but I'm back now.
There we go. We're in the Mishima building, and Chanel looks like he got beat up that last game. Chanel got destroyed with the Safina pick. So they went back to Kunimitsu. You know, he got he lost 3 rounds in a row with this character, but I guess he felt like he could do better, so he went back to her. Good interrupt. Oh no! Oh, I'm so angry.
Against the wall. Oh yeah. Oh man, that was a little bit of a robbery right there.
I got hit by that too. Dash at his face and then delay hop kick. That's like the Bobby classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chanel couldn't close out the round. He was in such a good spot, and then Al bet it. A hard read. ここに投げも加わっている RP 有利がでかいですガードしてスライディングこの青らしい選択に見えましたね今やっぱその青の強さっていうのは縦の駆け引きの速さこの縦の陣取り合戦の展開スピードですよね Alright, let me see over here. So it looks like 2-0 again. Al, no, he got him again. 3-0. So it is now 5-0, 5-0. And Al, the past 3 games, has won 3 rounds straight.
Wow, this is kind of rough.
He has yet to drop a round in 3.
This is where now you're worried about the inevitable.
Yeah, I am. That is 9 rounds in a row. Correct.
That's
Chanel.
Crazy.
Chanel is going to. I don't know what he's gonna do. Alyssa is his main, right? Alyssa is his main. Is he just that afraid of picking her against Al? Julia next? Did he go Julia?
Yeah, he's gonna go through his whole roster. I mean, he
not
does have a lot of
good.
characters, but
Not good. And the thing is, once he started switching, he started losing more. The first two games were pretty close, and then he started making the switch, and it's been 0-3, 0-3, 0-3.
wow, this is
It's a blow up. You could say it.
Yeah,
You gotta cheer for Korea, but this is a blow up, man.
man, this is oh
And
man,
Al
this
hasn't even picked any of his other characters, right? He's still just running on his first pick.
yeah.
So if Chanel gets a download, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick Falkram instead.
It's just the way he's been winning the rounds too, right? It's all right. Wow, we got
Picking with Kuni.
Kuni versus Kuni again.
He's locked in. He was doing well. Eliza was doing well.
Yeah.
Right? It was what, 3-2-3-2? It was 3-2-3-2. The first game he was up 2 rounds, right? The second game I think he was up a round. And then Kunimitsu, he hasn't won a single round yet, but he's sticking with her. I think he's just being stubborn at this point.
Yeah.
We'll see though. He's the pro, you know? Chanel's a seasoned veteran, so maybe he knows something, maybe he's figuring something out, but right now it's looking like a wash.
All right. There's something started by Chanel, gets the wall splat.
Got the full corner too. Al's completely locked down there, but he's just gonna swing his way out, not trying to move. Just fights his way out, and he does it.
Is Al gonna make a heartbreaking comeback here?
Again,
That's
yeah.
done it. That's just mental damage at that point, right? Throwing
Kunai
kunai.
Gotta be careful though, because like her rage drive is so fast. So if you sidestep that,
Oh, clutch block there from Chanel.
that's what we
Gets the
saw
first
in
round.
the first game too. Is that Al is not afraid to go for the big plays there, especially when you're up 5 games. You know what?
You can do whatever you want. If you're up 5 games, you can do anything.
Take the big risk if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, you know, breaking that 9 round streak. He got 1 on the board. He got a round. Let's go. Let's go, chat. He got 1.
Ooh, but gets the pickup and it's gonna go Oki. Oh, gets her back turned and tied up in rounds. Still not looking great for Chanel. He needs more momentum than this.
That's that tech trap. We see too. It's even when they do the Kunimitsu mirror, Chanel definitely has that more defensive style. It seems like Al's bringing out more of the tricks, the more aggressive play. There we go.
Oh, down forward 2. Into the wall.
Turn low, try to get a little bit of damage, but Chanel rolling out, and again finding
Oh
something.
my god. Al is just winning in every exchange. Oh, blocks the back turned low. Okay. Oh, just spaced that a little too far.
Yeah, we've seen a couple times so far just in this game where Chanel's spacing is really good, right? He gets the whiff from Al, but doesn't really punish.
Yeah, it's just like
or a jab, nothing too scary.
yeah, it's like it's just not enough, right?
You gotta launch, you know, you get the big damage. Anyway, 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Chanel in rage, 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Guaranteed.
Gets the follow up. Oh,
Wait.
3 seconds. 2, 1. Oh no!
on, man.
Oh,
Close it out.
he just. Oh man. Oh, okay. Nice counter hit here. Chanel really needs this, but can he keep it up? Can he get an opportunity here in this Oki setup? It's a little low. A wall splat or something. Come on. Oh man. And Owl is just doing more damage.
Yeah. He's not hesitating, right?
Yeah, he
Chanel's
just
like stiff. He's just very slow, kind of standing around. When Al can move, he's swinging.
Yeah. He's getting that damage in there. Oh man.
Guarantee follow up goes low. Okay,
Nice.
all right. One more round and we're on the board.
All right. I really feel like Chanel needs to win this one just for like
Pride.
Yeah, pride. Like
A break on the grab. He's in a drop.
Oh.
Another.
it's broken. Oh man. Breaking those throws.
I like how they're both left and back turn stance after that. Staring at each other.
Ooh. Just poking away. All right. All right.
Chanel.
Oh, nice block there. Okay. Can Chanel close this out? Oh, he can.
That is exactly how he lost. Remember, he got robbed in the game before by the dash into the launch.
Yeah.
That time, Chanel's like, nope, not gonna work this time. Nice block. 5-1.
All right.
Here we go.
And this is where, like, look, when you're up like by a lot and your opponent hasn't won one yet, that's different from when they've won one game, right? It is a different dynamic, and you know it might be something. It might be the thing that Chanel needs at least to you know try to start a comeback, but we can't call it a comeback yet. It's still looking very dominant. Even that one game he won, it was you know down to the final round. It wasn't like it didn't look like he like completely figured this new thing out and he's just gonna you know turn it around. So we have to watch a little bit more to see if Chanel can slowly start to make that adaptation.
Oh, also character-wise, right? So he won one game right here in the Kuni mirror. Is he gonna stick with it? We're gonna see Fakaram or something? I feel like you don't need to switch at this point. Yeah, you're up so far. Just be like, you know what? I don't feel any pressure yet. I don't need to switch. Sticking with Kunimitsu.
Yeah.
The Japanese players talking about how much they love this stage.
Oh yeah, this is the Kuni stage. It is a cool stage. I actually like it a lot. It's got good music too.
It's got the esports lighting too. I like it.
Yeah.
That weird purple in the background. Also has a balcony break.
Yeah.
1P 側が、画面左側が韓国シャネル、画面右側が日本、青。
Yeah, it looks like
スコアは1対5傾いています。
excuse me. Yeah, it looks like both players again playing the way they've been playing. Chanel backing up and now going in. You know, the same character but seeing different kind of personalities come out.
Yeah. Now I feel like Chanel's not the kind of player who's just suddenly gonna go ham or anything. He's gonna keep playing his style and look for those openings. I feel I'll do the same, but yeah, this kind of play's been working out so far.
I mean, it's hard too. These guys been playing Tekken for years, like 10, 20 years, man.
Yeah.
Just to mix it up, like, you know what? I don't play like this anymore.
Yeah.
It's said it's very, very difficult to do. Here we go again. You know, Chanel with the hit and run gets in there, little poke, and then backs away.
Nice. Oh, counter hit wall. Oh. Oh. One more hit, nice. And Chanel. Okay, here we go. Now here's some evidence that maybe Chanel has made the adaptation.
Back turn and both just running away, not gonna go for anything after that. Yeah, I mean, if he wins this round, he could 3-0. He could 3-0 out.
Nice duck there. Oh, gets kunai'd. Side switch.
Mid and again, just very, very compact right now. Even you see Al kind of, yeah, maybe scared to start swinging because Chanel's defense definitely kind of doubling up.
Yeah,
as for the hop kick gets interrupted or gets punished there.
Trying to get away from the wall.
Yeah. Because about that even on life. Another punish right now. Another one?
No, he's trying to like get that launch.
Chanel man. I would say like uncharacteristic, just started taking some big swings and Al blocking everything. And again, the Al classic, huh?
Yeah, maybe he felt like he gave Al good reason to duck there, but he wasn't ducking.
And Chanel's the one ends up ducking and eating the hop kick. Yeah, sets in a hop kick, man. No, more spin kicks. Right, damage racking up. They said that's her command dash, and you see Al is using it non-stop. Chanel barely dashing it. It's always Al approach, going for that mix-ups. It makes me question, like, why the Kunimitsu pick for Chanel? You know, it's not like she does this game plan that well compared to his Alyssa, but...
You saw Chanel, he did a forward 3 command dash, but he didn't press anything for a while. He like delayed it. Like he's definitely not playing aggressive at all.
He got rage drive, he's got the rage rest. 10 seconds left. Oh! Far away. That's how Al closed out the last game too.
Yeah.
Up 2 rounds. He was up 2 rounds. We saw this in the first game with Eliza too.
Chanel has to win this.
Al just runs it all the way back. Not again, Chanel.
Man. Just down 4s, you know? You can't kill your opponent with just down 4s.
There we go, yeah, gets him swinging. All that work that Chanel did trying to poke, just out one launch, and now suddenly he's got the life.
That's like 50 down 4s right there in damage. Still take the pressure, like always.
Wow.
Yeah. And still be playing very patient game, Chanel. in his characteristic style, just chopping away. Maybe I'll do a
10 seconds left. You gotta watch about that time too.
Yeah.
Especially because whenever time goes down, Al's when it lands a hit.
Oh! No!
Not like that. He got styled on. Dude.
Oh
Not
man!
only did he reverse 3-0'd in that game, he got styled on the end.
Man, this is
Stepping the rage drive and giving a rage drive of his own, and then chugging the water in the background. Like I said, like her reach drive is really good. It's really fast, goes really far, but it's very linear. Al sidestep that easy punish.
you could just see the confidence in Al's game, right? Compared to Chanel right now. Chanel is very timid. He's getting these like small bits of damage that are, you know, more guaranteed, lower risk. But yeah, Al's out there he's kind of partying whenever he wants. He'll just dash in, and you know, he'll do these strings whenever he wants. He's getting to play his game completely.
Like I mentioned last week was the Chikrin Cup. It was a very big Tekken tournament in Japan, like 130 people, and the best players. Everyone in Japan entered that tournament, and Al got 5th place with only Kunimitsu. So his character is tournament tested. He's probably feeling very confident. I know Chanel's been still kind of messing around with everybody, just net playing a bit. And here we go. He finally got his favorite stage, huh? Infinite Azure 2.
All right, maybe this will be the beginning of a huge comeback, or maybe it'll just end here. We'll have to see. But this is definitely this is Chanel's, you know, strong points is infinite stages, right?
Yeah, but it's, you know, infinite stage Alyssa. It's that
That's
combo.
right, yeah.
A combo, right? It's infinite stage Alyssa. So he got the stage, but he's not going to get Alyssa because this is his last life.
Yeah.
If Al wins this, it's over. A 7-1 to start. Block while standing for punish, and it goes low. Hey, Al with the low parry. It's the thing too, like we mentioned even before though. So this stage is kind of defensive playstyle of Chanel is why he likes the stage so much. But Al too. Al is known for his defense. Al is known for his defense, and then he just, you know, his offense just seems to be just way above Chanel so far in the set.
Yeah, it feels like Owl's Kuni is just multi-dimensional, right? He's using Kuni in many different shades of what this character is designed for, whereas Chanel seems like he's just tapping into like certain aspects of the character, and it's just yeah, it's just not working out.
He's I would say he's very reactive, right? It feels like he's not playing Kuni, he's more like just reacting to kind of what Al's doing. Al's in control of his whole set.
Yeah, it almost feels like this kind of playstyle, maybe a different character would have worked out better. You know, it's.
I would like. Pride. I want to hear. Hopefully, there's an interview after with Chanel. I'd like to hear the reasoning behind this Kunimitsu pick. Nice block and get launched on that slide.
Yep. And still, Owl still looking so dominant, confident. Even when Chanel gets these strings and gets these mix-ups going, Owl just, you know, shuts it down or only takes a little bit of damage. Oh, just the hop kick! Look at that.
His hop kicks are all unsafe. You know, every
My
time
God.
he's blocked that he can punish every time, but I think he's only blocked once. He's gotten hit by like 4 or 5 of that same setup, blocked once. And you know, everyone in watching right now, if you're playing Tekken, if you go on net play after this, every Kunimitsu is gonna be doing that.
Man. Oh, okay, here we go. Down 4-2. Oh,
Down 4-2,
yeah,
get the
a little punish.
I think it's like 1-2, down 4, little pokes, little bits of damage adding up. Chanel.
Yeah. Look at Chanel. Like, yeah, he just like, I'm gonna down for you. And it's gonna do very little damage, and I'm gonna run away for like a long time and run the clock out.
I'm pretty sure it's even too. I don't even think she gets frame advantage after that. So it's just like, you get nothing.
It's really hit and run. Oh, okay. So here, this is what Chanel is wanting to do, right? He wants to play that defensive style to make, you know, Owl make a mistake or, you know, do something very punishable. But it just hasn't happened enough, right? Even though he got that round.
And even when Al does stuff that is very punishable, you know, Chanel doesn't block it. He's getting tagged.
Yeah.
He's getting hit by the mix-ups. And Al, one more round from closing out in the first set. 7-1 gets caught in the air. Gonna be scaled.
Oh. And again, down 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He gets the full crouch there. Oh.
Yeah, caught Al trying to...
Oh, wow.
That play style, though, of Al that we've seen a lot, where he's willing to just go up and just gamble. He's like, you know what? I'm down. I got a match event. Just run in and sweep. Let me try.
Yeah, Chanel's actually been really good about blocking those really punishable lows in this set, though.
But again, is he reacting to that or is he guessing? Because he keeps getting tagged by the hop kick instead, right? He might hoping the sweep comes out, hold down back, and then that rocket knee. Yeah, but still, this is exhibition boy right now for Al. Chanel, one more round to stay alive.
Oh, gets the counter hit from the slide.
No wall though, right? No wall.
No wall.
Too scary, especially if you drop it. Never mind, that was a setup.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Is it down for 2? And is this?
Good night whiffs. Not like this, Chanel. Run away. You got your mid stage. Get out of there.
Nice. It's like he's blocked that a lot. Like it's like, wow, he's like so successful, and that's so hard, right? But it's like, you know, he's got that defense, but you know, a very strong defensive style. You know, you need to be able to get the damage somehow, even if you're able to do crazy blocks like that and punish. You just
need 7-2. Or sorry, 6-2. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. It's 6-2 right now. So Chanel's staying alive for one more game, but he is locked in. So he's locked into this Kunimitsu pick. He's gonna have to win how many now? He's gotta win 5 more with Kunimitsu. Meanwhile, we have Ao can switch. We could see anybody. You go to Alyssa.
yeah.
I feel like that would be a rude thing to do, you know?
Yeah,
If he's like, you know what? I'm gonna end your life with Alyssa. Send you a message. I want you to pick this character first.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of lead is just, yeah, you have so many options, right? And on top of that, with a lead like this, you have the mental advantage, right? You don't have that pressure. Right now, it's all the pressure's on Chanel. But I feel like, you know, he has stayed alive, though. I mean, you know, he has played that reactive style. He hasn't really gone ham or crazy or done anything foolish. And he's still alive. So we'll have to see if he can keep staying alive.
Got one game, and the thing is, talking about pressure too, there's pressure, but then, look, I don't want to admit it, but I'll admit it. I've been in this situation before when you're down like 5. At this point, a lot of times it's not even pressure. You already have that kind of defeatist attitude. You know,
Yeah.
the way you see the chat's like, it's over, it's over, it's over. Even the way we're talking, we're like, oh, this looks very rough. Chanel's definitely feeling the same thing, right? Like, wow, this might be over already. But he's not giving up yet, but still. How confident?
Definitely. I like his tenacity with how he's not like doing anything stupid or foolish. He is playing very conservative, and he hasn't really like, you know, done anything stupid. I mean, even though he's not like dominating now.
Chanel tech, and he's playing his own style.
Yeah, he's still that hasn't gotten deterred yet, and I feel like that's kind of something that's still intact with Chanel.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, and then Al immediate. Immediate, he knew.
Yeah.
Go left,
Wow.
right. Back turn. Okay, nice. With the punish too. Yeah. I've been going for that a lot, right? The down for 2, the Yomi preempted down for 2 there. Chanel's ran into it a little bit, but. And again, classic.
Just goes up. Hot knee.
Too close to the wall. I go for a tech trap, but Chanel just rolling away.
Yeah.
Well, that move seems like it's unblockable, huh? A man dash knee?
Yeah. Although it's not safe, right?
Oh, if they don't block it, then it's
yeah, it's very safe if you don't block it.
time. Let's go.
Oh, nice sidestep there. Okay, gets the low parry to the wall, and of course the Oki situation here. Oh man.
Kind of messed up on the punish right there. Back.
Oh, nice block. I got hit. Oh, counter hit there.
Yeah, but a bit too close. Can't really get a big combo, so immediately just tries to go in the mix. And then Ring got interrupted, and Al again just smothering Chanel.
Yeah,
Too much execution point.
and can Al close it out this time?
Oh, okay, right back. Right back to last time.
Can he get something off this Oki? No, gets toe tapped. Okay, now it's the position's reversed, right in the corner, literally. Not like 2D game corner.
He blocked it. He finally blocked the classic Al mix, but you know he was so shocked he blocked it. He did not punish with any. It's called staring.
Sometimes you don't believe it, right?
Oh, I blocked it?
Yeah.
Able to get a punish on the whiff right there. The whiff launch attack from Al.
勝負に行った
Nice.
To the mid, nice block there from Chanel. And again, dead even on life. But I feel like whenever we're in this situation, Al's always the one who comes out on top, right? This
Yeah.
kind of low health clutch factor has been in Al's favor.
Wow, look at
Not
stacking
backing
away. Yeah.
同じの動きもできる
Oh.
まさにそれ
Mid.
Oh.
時間がないが
Little duck.
So scared up now. He's still alive. No, he's not.
最後は
And Al gonna take it 7-2 with the rage drive.
オンライン日韓戦
Chanel, you know, he's just so afraid to press a button, right? He was just very, very patient, just chilling. And Al said, nah, enough of that. Rage drive, taunt
スコアの
move.
方は
Man,
That was so dominant, and like with Chanel, yeah, Chanel, he got some stuff going near the end, but it just like Al was just like, nah, I'm gonna shut that down. Like, you know, you've adapted to a couple of things, but it's not enough. And yeah, Al was just so dominant that set.
We need to hear why. So if they don't interview Chanel, Gerald, you need to, or Stream Monster, you need to hover over Chanel's Twitter account. Why? Why did he stick to Kunimitsu? What was it?
Yeah. That was-
Is this his character for season 4? Is this? It's not, because he started with Eliza, right?
Yeah, I think maybe there was like a pride issue. Like, remember, I was kind of like, after he just got no round browned that game, remember I said, oh man, there's no way Chanel could be comfortable, you know, wanting to keep with this pick, you know, and you know, you mentioned like, yeah, well, there's like the pride thing too, you know, just switching to the character and switching back, you know, you have to swallow a bit of pride there, and maybe that's what it was. We'll see here with these interviews. Great stuff from Al, of course.
Hold on. So Al says very, very fun.
Oh
wow. Uh-oh. Chanel fell into a trap. Chanel fell into a trap. So Al just said he's been grinding the Kunimitsu mirror match with the best players in Japan.
What?
So maybe Chanel didn't know that. So yeah, so Japan wins the first. Japan is gonna take the first exhibition there, 7-2.
Wow.
That's always sad, right? Where you're like, I got a secret weapon. I got a secret weapon for this, but your opponent was ready the whole time.
Wow.
Are they gonna do? Oh no, so they just cheered. He's like, I want the rest of my team to do well too. You know, as the leader, he said, I'm the leader of the Japan team. I want everybody else to do their best. Let's go, Japan.
Wow, Al definitely set the tone for the rest of the matches. This is going to be, I mean, you know, the Korean players must be like, okay, we can't let that keep happening. That's, you know, we got to stop this.